Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, Oracle Arena, oldest building in the league. Crazy to think this is its final season.
And Ed, if I know these fans and I know this team, they're going out with a bang. Good luck walking out of Oracle with a dub in Dub Nation.
They've had a lot to cheer about in recent years. Let's get ready for this one. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. To Cousins. Here comes the screen. Cousins gets it in the right corner. To Curry. Now a steal as the Magic have it. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Orlando ball. Jonathan Isaac. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Shot from in close, no good. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
You're very committed person. Like when you decide you are about something, like you're about it. And that's
stolen by the Warriors.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Augustine takes aim at Steph Curry. To Aaron Gordon. Has a chance. Gordon shoots. Can't connect. Thompson goes to the left side. Not that time.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Gets a look, can't hit. Here's Curry with it up top. 10 to the score. Yes, Klay Thompson, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Gordon to Fournier. To Fournier.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Evan Fournier bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Isaac. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down by 15. Fournier to Vucevic. Had a chance, but it's no good. Thompson. He has scored 11 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. What a start.
He's on pace for 44 points in this ballgame. You probably want to limit his touches and actually start contesting some shots.
Augustine matched up with the two-time MVP. To Fournier. Shot clock winding down. Fournier. Jonathan Isaac. His first effort off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Green. Can't connect. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Fournier to Gordon. Fournier. Five to shoot for Orlando. To Aaron Gordon. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Shot clock violation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Livingston across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Cousins to Thompson. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Fournier takes aim at Livingston. To Gordon. The Magic with 4 to shoot. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's now 5 for 6.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Gordon. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Grant with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Off the assist.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
And the basket good at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Magic basketball. Terrence Ross in a matchup with Quinn Cook. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Knocks down the first. So So he hits the first, misses the second. Cook to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. For three, that's good D. Shot no good. Here comes the screen. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Long key from three-quarters court. That's it for the first quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
Now, here comes Lola.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
And it also makes your money look easier because they have a subscription service that's fully customizable. And you can choose your mix of products, absorbency, number of boxes.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. Green.
And there's like 3 supers in the rest of the regulars, and they're like,
Good look that time, but off the mark. Augustine with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Mo Bamba. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
KD with the rock. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Runner's good there.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Green. Augustine with it up top. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Jonathan Isaac, tough matchup against Durant. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Livingston to Green. Durant to Sean Livingston. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Augustine matched up with Durant. Here comes the screen. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Short jumper stays out. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Curry has it to Green.
It's not connected.
Here comes the screen. Green. That pass stolen by Orlando. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Cousins to Durant. Here comes the screen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Jaren Grant. Green always looking for the steal. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
It's Steph for two. Off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Cousins. In the denial.
Sent a message in that one, Ed.
Fournier. Warriors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Thompson to Cousins. And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, count it.
And like you said, with your friends, I feel very isolated. And so a part of me creating
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
if you put 30, 40, 50, even 20% you're going to find that there's another sector.
Knocked loose.
And she's going to identify.
Great feed. Draymond Green sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Sean Livingston. Thompson to Green. Here's a chance from long range. And Draymond Green thrives in these spots. Hand in his face, he still knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Sean Livingston. Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
Or just unique to us. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of, I think that's why it's kind of grown as quick as it has in the last year. I decided, it's like, oh shit, it's like, we can be in spaces together. Safe spaces. I've seen that with my money in life. It's rude because it's a safe space. It's not exclusive, but it's tailored to black people. What do you say? Like, for white, if you come in a space, you can come here. You can come here. Know your place. Know your place. You're welcome. Yeah. But this isn't made for you. So don't expect to be tailored to. Exactly. And there's also this thing with these mainstream spaces, right? Their conversations are very generic. And black women are not supposed to listen
To Mo Bamba.
and we have
Vucevic against the former Cougar. Down the lane to lay it in.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Warriors basketball. The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
To Fournier. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Here comes the screen. Down low, Bell. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Down low, it's Gordon. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Rebound claimed by Orlando. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with Orlando. Isaac. Aaron Gordon against Jordan Bell. Has a look. And he hits.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. 19-footer at the buzzer.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Fournier to Vucevic. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Green. Isaac with the board. Gordon to Fournier. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
DeMarcus Cousins, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
That's what you're going to get, because to your point, you know it. But we need permission from somebody else.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
So that's great.
In the front court, it's Augustine. He'll run the offense. To Aaron Gordon. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. It's no good. Shots not going down. Fournier, guarded by Klay Thompson. Draymond Green pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen from long range. And that's rebounded by Golden State. To Green. Cousins to Thompson. To Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. Vucevic. To Gordon. Five to shoot for Orlando. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Orlando has it to Aaron Gordon. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Augustine with it up top. His guys down big to Gordon. That's no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curry, not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's Orlando's ball. Augustine, defended by Steph Curry. Fires the three, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Jaren Grant matched up with Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Off the mark at the line. To Sean Livingston. Cousins. Now a steal as the Magic have it. to Aaron Gordon. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. Offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Grant with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Vucevic. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nikola Vucevic has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. Nope, first one does not go. He missed a pair of free throws. To Shaun Livingston. Cousins. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Wow, goodbye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
The Magic with 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Cousins to Curry. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Magic have it. Curry. 4-3. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Curry. Off the mark. No good. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. In the front court, it's Augustine. Less than a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. To Mo Bamba. Cleans the offensive glass. Another follows. Still no good. Curry with the ball.
And then I will get mad that the world is not mad about the fact that Stevensburg Street is a goddamn state. No, I'm sorry. I've only watched 2 episodes. Season 1. That was it. Winter is here. All right. I know what that is. This weekend. It is here this weekend. What? Ah! I can't even deal. That's so. That's just up there. It's gonna be to binge watch. You know what I say? Get outside of your head and get another wall. Yes, that's why I love fantasy. Because I'm so connected to this world of reality.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Gets it in the left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Augustine with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they hurry. It's Golden State basketball. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel a sense of...
That pass stolen by Orlando.
You're probably going to also start to use your body better, because you physically aren't touching your body. But if you got a
17-footer at the buzzer. That ends the period. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Like, I think it's deeper than that. It's like, it's literally a, it's like, it's like going to the bathroom. You're just letting something out. Now, to me, it's through what you use to do this. You know, some of us have great imagination. You know, so I have a thorough space.
The Warriors with the bat. Basketball to begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Kevin Durant, quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Fournier rising for the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Curry. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Okay, man, let's talk about that. What's happening there?
To Gordon.
I mean, I have a small vibration that I discovered.
Deep 2 there. Won't go. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at 3 coming up at the line.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but...
I mean, you can use your finger, but it's also efficient to just, I mean, it's like not harder. Like, it's in time consuming. It's also a better number. It is brilliant. Okay, it just is. Like, we're about realness here on the show. And so, yeah, so there's that. But I was rushing one time and didn't put it where I usually put it in my bag. And so it ended up in an outer pocket of my bag. I was at the airport and they flagged my bag. I always have a fear of that. Because I just knew. I was like, I know this is that. So she's like...
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
That's it. So I see them...
Magic on the possession. To Vucevic.
So I scream my neck and I'm like, oh, I see what and he starts going in that direction.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
DeMarcus Cousins.
That right there is a vibrator. The world stopped. Because, but just by the way, if you're in an embarrassing situation, you got to Eminem 8 Mile. Right. You just got to own it so much harder than everybody else that they get embarrassed. You just got to Eminem 8 Mile. You bust your ass, you got to be like, I busted my ass. You see me down here on this floor. You see me down here on this floor. Y'all should get on this floor with me because it is popping down here on this floor. You just got to own it. So I was just like, yeah, that's a vibrator. What you got to pull out is a vibrator. You got gloves? Exactly. Do you know that they just zipped it back up and sent me on my way? It was never expensive. I always have a fear of that happening. Every time my bag goes through the belt, I'm like... Thankfully, they wear gloves. Thankfully. I just believe... I really...
4 for 5.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Vucevic.
But again, I will also say, it's also, if you cannot sleep, rub one out. I'm telling y'all, Hand to God. Wake up frustrated. Rub one out. This is the song. This is a reggae record. If you can't sleep, rub one out. If you wake up angry, rub one out. If you get too mad, rub one out. Rub it. Rub it. I'm sure that's a reggae song. Already, right? I'm sure. Yeah. Rub it out. Rub it out. Rub it, rub it, rub it out. And then it gets turned into silver. Rub it out. 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 Rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, yeah. Rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it. Boy, 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 boy. Rubbing it out. Boy, 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 boy. Rubbing it out. Choir. Boy, 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 boy. Rub it, rub it out. So there's that. Christina, this is your first official Tisho podcast, yes? Like recording in the studio. And thank you to Tree Sound Studio for allowing us to come here and record while I'm in Atlanta. Quick story about Tree Sound Studio. Molly is, one of the head honchos here at Tree Sound Studio. About 10, 11 years ago, I was in Atlanta and I was performing and I was brought out here by this promoter who put me up in a hotel that looked fit for sex trafficking. I mean, it was just, it was really pure struggle. And I was like, yo, I can't stay there. I can't stay there. And so we went to do the show. The show was also pure struggle. It was a bunch of acts. It wasn't just me, but it was a bunch of acts. And I was just like, yo, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. He left me. The promoter left me at the show. And so I was standing there just I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was talking to other people.
Aaron Gordon, defended by Steph Curry.
And then
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's cleared by Thompson.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Draymond Green. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Vucevic.
It wasn't I had the option of
to Aaron Gordon.
I'll just get out now. It was I don't have me. So
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
But we were in Atlanta, and I was we need to record the podcast, and my home was like,
to Curry.
I was like, actually, and so here we are. So thank you.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 5 for 6.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Kevin Durant has it. For three, and he knocks it down, Jay.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Grant with the basketball. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Simmons with a shot. No good.
From the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second.
So Smart Money in Black, you know the Biology 101 tour. Where did you come up with this stuff? No, you know the Vibronix, my bad. You know the Vibronix. You know the Vibronix. Where do I come up with it? Because we sit on the phone until we figure it out. You know the Vibronix 101 don't hear your city, we will be coming to your city before the year is done. That's what we're trying to do. If we can't get it in on this tour, we'll find a way to get it in. But you can get your tickets at smartmoneyandblack.com/schedule. And also, you can follow Smart Money and Black on Instagram. We have grown up as well, but we are now posting games, we're posting content. We're really wanting to interact with you all. And I know some of you are like, damn, Amanda don't talk on her Instagram no more. And I'm not going to talk on my Instagram anymore. But if you want to hear about things I have to say and what I'm talking about, you can head on over to Smart Money and Black and follow our Instagram and help support that as a movement. Because along with who you are, it's really just about creating safe spaces for Black voices to thrive and to speak outwardly and inwardly to other people. And if you're not Black and you're listening to this, you need to do it too. Because we're all living in a world of crisis, and we're all having to deal with that in many ways. Some of us are dealing with it with, God. Some of us are dealing with it with heroin. Some of us are dealing with it with music. But at the end of the day, we all have the tools within us, and we can deal with these things at much healthier pace. And we're working on creating new practices and spaces to do that. Thank you again, Christina. Remember to keep telling your friends about Small Doses and keep growing this show. And thank you again to Teresa.
The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Vucevic sizing up Draymond Green. Count the bucket for two.
Did you see the way?
The podcast world is growing bigger every day, and Himalaya wants it.
The podcast world is growing bigger every day, and Himalaya wants to help you navigate it. Himalaya is a brand new podcast app where you can find every single podcast you love and some future faves. Whether you're a podcaster or a fan, Himalaya has got your back. Discover personally curated playlists and show your favorite podcasters some love with Himalaya's Tip Jar. It's free, it's easy to use, and we're adding. It's free, it's the easiest to use, and we're adding cool new features every day. So go to your app store and download Himalaya. That's Himalaya. And don't forget to follow Small Doses once you're at the top of the mountain.
That dribble freed him up. It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Thompson to Curry. Down low, Boogie. The pass set it all up. Now the Magic going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
acknowledge
New blood coming in for both sides.
the reality of the violence that continues to permeate
Vucevic, guarded by Looney.
and the importance of understanding where we are in the world right now, especially in America, and the reality that there is
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the
toxicity
rim.
at play that was always, I think, here to a certain extent, but that is being conjured. It's being wielded and it's being administered out to the people on a daily basis by not only the administration, but by the way we're operating on social media, but by the way journalism is now, money-based, profit-based. And all of it plays into each other. All of it ends up playing into each other and into the way we interact as people and regard other living things. This week we lost.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
A husband, a son.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Fournier.
you all know that I am
Here comes the screen.
his lady.
Fournier
And that's why I want to replay this episode side effects.
to Vucevic.
In this episode, we have
Warriors come up with it.
and
I
she
tried to work the
and
clock
with
here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
being with Lil Wayne, being with Nip, more so about Nip because they were together very publicly. We recently saw their beautifully carried out GQ photo shoot in the Power Couples issue.
Cashes in for 2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Honestly,
Grant with the basketball. Down a bundle. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors.
and somebody
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
very clear and sure in who they were, also where they came from, and what they were doing, and not just
Gordon.
but on a community level, we all could. He had a lot of messaging about economic education.
To Fournier.
About identity education amongst black folks, about unity.
5 to shoot for Orlando.
Specifically about brothers and
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
often brothers have been relegated.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Down for Looney.
Thugs, et cetera, and not giving in to these faults.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
He talked about how, as a
Jonathan Isaac against the native of Sweden.
he didn't want to defy hard and change.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Independence for yourself, for your family, for you. And he started,
20-footer at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
So he comes from banging negative repercussions
Everyone,
of that.
it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
Nick was also somebody.
The Warriors were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result.
And we don't simply just go along with what is being told to us and what is being sold to us.
The Warriors can point to these guys for their scoring output.
Where he was speaking on
Game
how to possibly
defense.
change,
The Golden State Warriors showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
That does change the way people interact with each other. It does affect the way
Player of the game.
And that when we have people in
Boogie
that sort of
Cousins
mindset,
gets the
no
award for the
wonder
most
that we
obvious
have such
reason,
a high
and that's his scoring
high
output. He couldn't be stopped,
of self-worth
and it was incredible to watch.
And that he felt, one of the ways to help change the direction is to make sure that we are doing everything we can to alleviate the survival mindset within the
Who was cold?
underprivileged and
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of
So, when you
course,
hear these
but even the
things
best
and-
players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2.
It's because she's friends with them.
Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
I beg my shot. Let me see you down it. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you down it. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you down it. I love the weekend, girls up. I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money on everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you down there. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you down there. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you down there. I love the weekend, girls up. I bet you can. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you down there. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you down there. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you down there. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. Oh, I swear down, I'ma show them money. They wish down, they put down money. All them clowns never held nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Don't be talking. Hey, let me see you down there. I love
last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Look, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Yeah, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, had no business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next last time that I checked. Come through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary.
We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave it.
The Liberty secure the opening tip, and we're underway. Screen coming. From in close. Nice pass to set things up.
You know, Ed, I'm not afraid to say it. TC is one of the best players this league has ever seen. She's a 6-time All-Star, and here's one more fact for you that will blow your mind. In 2015, she became just the 3rd player in WNBA history to lead the league in both scoring and rebounding. How do you like that?
Layup try, and counted at the rim.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Screen coming. Lost it up. Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish. Here's an open look for 3. Off the mark. To the rim. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Shot down low is blocked.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down from mid-range.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Open look now for 3. Offensive rebound by Phoenix. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
A belated congratulations to DeWanna Bonner along with Candace Dupree of the Feed. The couple has had quite an eventful last 2 years. In 2017, Bonner gave birth to twin girls. And then in 2018, she returned to the Mercury and had an all-star campaign, averaging 17 points per game. And from somebody who's about to have his first child, you go, girl.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lofts it up, and the rebound comes to Little. Layup chance. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Has a chance. Oh, beautiful feed, but she couldn't finish. From in close, converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 12, Rion January.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws. She missed the second. Layup try. Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish. Here's the shot, denied. Substitution being made in this one. This one blocked down low.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Loss it up. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Has a look. Shot from 11 feet out. No good.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Down low. It's blocked.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And it's Stokes to grab the rebound. To the rim. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Screen coming. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. That pass stolen by the Liberty. Catch and shoot, fires the three, rebounded by Charles. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds, so it... Stays New York basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game. Walks it up. Off the assist. The first quarter's complete. The Liberty out in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Layup chance. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nope. First one does not go. Good bounce back. 1 for 2 at the line.
Let's go, Big. Let me get one, Big. Let me get one.
From in close. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Now a shot rejected.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Trying to cash in. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Layup try. Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a chance. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Has a look. And the rebound taken by the Mercury. Lost it up. Nice finish at the rim.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Let's go, defense.
That's going to be out of bounds. Down to 5 on the 24. 2 to shoot. Lets it go for 3. And the rebound taken by Brittney Griner. To the rim. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
She is good on the first one. able to convert on both free throws. Lofts it up. Oh, she drew the contact, but it's no good. Layup chance. Count the basket inside.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
From in close. Good. Off a spin.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. The jumper blocked.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Layup try, count the basket. A lot of contact, no foul.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Screen, switch on it, screen.
Lost it up. Oh, beautiful feed, but she couldn't finish. To the rim. Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish. The shot blocked.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
On the Mercury, come up with the steal. Walsh it up. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Layup chance. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And she connects on the first. No back-to-back free throws here. She missed the second. From in close. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Add 2 points to the board. Desperation shot here from half court. Back now in Phoenix. It's the Mercury with the basketball as we start the third quarter.
ISO right here.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Layup try and score. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oh, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Oh, open look. Launches the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal. Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. On the Mercury, come up with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one goes down. Hits the first, and she hits the second. Fine to shoot. One of the shot clock. Hoists a three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Lost it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, Ed, I'm not afraid to say it. TC is one of the best players this league has ever seen. She's a six-time All-Star, and here's one more fact for you that will blow your mind. In 2015, she became just the third player in WNBA history to lead the league in both scoring and rebounding. How do you like that?
Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
To the rim. A couple of cracks at the line now.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one is good. Second one off the mark. She goes 1 for 2. Lofts it up. Oh, nice pass there, but she couldn't finish. Oh, whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Number 0.
First one's up. Count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. A layup chance. A lot of contact, but the shot no good. Goes to the left side. From in close.
Frustrating.